lemons, tangerines and limes, every kind of fruit tree that we all like. Plant them in your yard, plant them in a pot, fertilize them, weed them, water when it's hot. Grow your own at home, they're all delicious. Everybody loves Four Winds Citrus.
Family grown for growing families.
Hi, my name's Carrie. I'm with Four Winds Growers, and today we're going to talk about pruning techniques, basic techniques, tools that we use, and timing for pruning of citrus trees. Here we have an assortment of tools, small hand clippers, loppers, and a saw for larger branches. Be sure to mix a 10% bleach solution to clean your tools between trees. This prevents the spread of disease. So here we're going to do a cut on our organic Meyer lemon tree. As you can see, it has a little bit of wild growth up here at the top. So we're going to take off quite a bit of this branch. And I want to encourage you not to be afraid to take off a branch such as this. It will push growth down on the tree and it'll help the tree look more balanced and much more attractive. So our cut is right here. It's going to be a diagonal cut, and that's the right technique for cutting a citrus tree. I'll go ahead and make that cut now, and you'll see it's just going to fall right off. So we've made that cut. We can already see that the tree looks more balanced. And I'd like to also take a little bit off of this right here. Again, we want to angle our cut so that the resulting new growth will go in the direction that we want. So we angle the clippers to make sure that the growth goes in that direction. If we want the growth to come out here. So just to finish up our cutting, I'm just going to take a little bit off right here and a little bit off right here. So keep in mind there are lots of ways that people might choose to prune their trees. There are more than one right answer. At times I hesitate and I'm not always sure, but I'm going to make a judgment call now and go ahead and make my cut right here, and I'm going to make my cut right here, because at the end of the day we're going for balance. If it looks balanced to you, then it's going to be just fine. Don't worry too much about it, and have fun with it. It's really going to come out being beautiful with a nice shape. We have a large bare seedless lime, also known as the bartenders or the Persian lime. It's a beautiful specimen, as you can see. It just has some tall branches here, and it also has fruit. Now, since we're coming towards fruiting season, we're going to leave these fruited branches until after harvest and come back in the spring and cut back on these branches. For now, we just want to do a little top pruning to keep the tree nice and balanced. So our first cut would be about right here. As you can see, doing it diagonally. Another cut might be right about here. Third cut right about here. This branch has fruit on it. I'm just going to leave those. And I'm going to leave the fruit here. Leave the fruit here. Harvest those in the fall and come back in spring and shape up the tree. Finish shaping it so it's nice and balanced. Okay, so to wrap up, we featured some of the tools that we would use to prune our citrus trees and keep them a nice shape. We did a little cutting on this organic Meyer lemon tree, which looked pretty dramatic, but trust me, when this branches out next spring, it will have a beautiful shape and it will be balanced. Similarly, we want this larger bare slime tree to be balanced, and we did a little bit of judicious cutting on the top to keep it the height we want, but we're keeping the fruit for now. After harvest, in the dry season, we'll come back and we'll do some more cutting on these branches that currently have fruit on them. That will keep the tree nice and balanced. And we also talked a little about timing, that we want to always cut when the trees are in the dry season, and we don't have to worry about disease spread when we do that. Please enjoy your citrus.
Oranges, lemons, tangerines. tangerines and limes, every kind of fruit tree that we all like. Plant 'em in your yard, plant 'em in a pot, fertilize 'em, weed 'em, water when it's hot. Grow your own at home, they're all delicious. Everybody loves Four Winds Citrus.
Family grown for growing families.